Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing today? As you can hear, I got hail going on here. I'll be fast forwarding shortly. I just want to make sure I have enough money in the bank to pay my bills for the end of the month here. And then hopefully it'll be done raining and we get back to harvesting. I got to finish up my parsnips and green beans, and we'll see what else is ready for the month of September. This is pretty much the end of August. So that's where I'm at right now. How's everybody doing? And what is it, Monday? It's kind of weird for me to be streaming on a Monday, but I have things to do on Tuesdays now, so I'm kind of adjusting my schedule. I got like a farm demo to go to tomorrow that I want to film for them, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we don't get too much rain. It's supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon here, so see how that goes. All right, let's get this off to Moon Bear drop off. Not the wood chip, other one. There we go. Get that over there, and then I'll fast forward. Hey, James, how you doing? And welcome. Hoping you can hear that hail hitting off of my vehicle because it's pretty loud in my headset. Right. And you see a new way that I'm doing auto drive and course play for doing my root crops. I had it figured out with carrots. Now I'll be working on that one with parsnips next. That'll be what we'll be working on as soon as we get this unloaded. FYI out there, there is a new update. 2.7 for Uncharted Valley 4X. JD added, or actually what he did is he adjusted the weight of trees to go with, let me think about it, I gotta read it now here. Let's see here. There we go. Let me read my notes that I wrote. All right. What happened? Did it not save it? You got to be kidding me. There we go. Forgot to save it. There we go. That's better. All right. There we go. There. FDR logging. He changed his logs to be lighter so they work better with in-game equipment. So enjoy, guys. He had put that out there on his YouTube page. Now I have posted it on my Trello. So there we go. All right. That's good. It gave me almost 700,000. Let's just double check the money. I do not want to go negative. Money. Where's the... There we go. All right, so it's going to be a little close, but we should be fine. All right, let's get to one of my houses. We'll fast forward quick. Now it should quit raining and it should be sunny. Missing LTN. Sheep death. 178 pigs removed to low health. That's got to stop. Oof. Why do I have some more rain coming? No. For a few hours. Hopefully we can get through that. Let's get back to that. All right. Let's find my... I also bought a new tractor. It's the only one in both this size that I wasn't articulated, so it's kind of what I did here. Now I'm running through the headlands here first and not letting, because course plan auto drive does not like trees, so I'm kind of doing this manually. I'm almost done through this, and then I'll show you what I got set up. Wish it was just a little bit more daylight at 5:30, but it's September, so it's going to get darker again. I think I got 5 headlands on this too, so it's kind of where I'm at with that. You guys have any questions? It is not Tuesday, JD, but I got that farm meeting on Tuesdays now, plus trying to donate on Tuesdays. We'll see how that continues to work too. Got a lot after work, so kind of why I'm doing it today. How's JD today? I kind of wish it was Tuesday. It means that it's closer to Friday, but nope, not Tuesday yet. Why are you doing that? That one tree is messing that whole thing up. Ah, nice. Finally, bought a tractor that isn't red or green. It's actually a different color green, but I actually got the Black Beauty version of this one, so it's black. Oh, come on, tree. I'm not going to fit through these trees, am I? Ooh, I did that one, and I slide through this one. All right. Once I do this, I'm going to have auto drive chase. But that means I got to make an extra route for this unloading, which is might have to change a little bit up on this field. We'll see. And if you're out there, JD, I am watching a show you told me to watch that I never did. I wasn't going to, but now I'm hooked. So you have to guess which one that is. Right. Kind of see how this is going to work. I was hoping I had enough headlands to get around here. I think I do. I tried to use a stagger with this chaser and it wasn't working the best. Go. I think I only got a look here. If I get this full, I want to look and see how many more headlands I gotta go. There's just too many corners and too much things around the headlands to have Courseplay and AutoDrive do this. It's just I have more issues with it crashing into something. That's kind of why I'm doing it myself. And JD, I think if you go to realistic livestock, I think he shows us how to be able to use the butcher shop if you're using realistic livestock now. There was a thread on his I don't know if it was in one of the, let me look here. What was it called? One of the issues he had, and he put it down there to tell us how to do that, because I love using realistic livestock. The only problem is right now I can't use the butcher, but I don't have it down yet. What else is out there for harvest? I don't think corn is ready. I probably linseed to be the only thing I can harvest. Then I got a field of alfalfa I probably can harvest too. That'll be the only thing I'll have to do today. Let's see here. Map. Oh, wrong way. This is, and I think it's going to be. Ooh, I have my rice, which. Yeah, I forgot to irrigate. So this is what happens, guys, when you don't irrigate your tortoise person waving thing. It's taking you so long. Thank you, Billy. How's it going? So I do have a couple things I want to... Made me so mad because I really did get a good harvest on my regular rice, but somewhere along the line I forgot to flood my long grain rice, and yeah, I found out what happens when you don't. It is not good. Not too bad. Not too bad. I just we went to Brown County's breakfast on the farm yesterday morning. Pretty cool. I think they had 4,000 acres, and I don't know if they said they had. I can't remember how many cows, but it was pretty cool. All John Deere though in this farm. There was no other tractors but green. They actually had the autonomous John Deere tractor that John Deere's promoting right now. They actually had the demo one out there just sitting there, showing everybody. Like, hardly been used. There's no dust on it. No, another puddle in this field. Oh, this year has been nothing but rain and more rain, and it looks like I got more rain coming. So if I get all these headlands done here, then I can get to the other harvesting. I do like this dump wagon though. Once I show you guys how I can get it to work correctly, it's pretty cool. It's almost the kind of one too I would use in an alfalfa field. I just have the trucks pick it up on the road. But right now I'm only doing it with a pickup wagon instead of a chopper. I don't know if you would get more with if you chopped it or you not. I have to maybe have to do some numbers. Yep, here's that puddle. I guess you can drive a harvester through water. You just can't plant through water. Tried that, didn't work. That's why this field's got a couple holes in it, because there was puddles when I was planting. All right. I don't think I'll fill by the end. That's good, because then I can show you how to set this up. Yeah, this thing is supposed to be able to handle this big wagon. It's like 560 horse tractor. But yeah. The only one that really handled it really good was the big Stagger, but Course Play and Auto Drive did not like it. Couldn't chase very good. how my frame rates are going. You know, if the lower frame rates are because weather. I was getting better ones before, but so did anybody watch the Giants DLC video today? I actually watched it. I caught it just in time. Didn't have any meetings today, so I put my earbuds in and I watched the whole thing. It's pretty cool. There's some new things it can do, especially with a tarp rolling now. Yeah, you were streaming when it was going on, Billy. I seen that. Some equipment for bigger maps. I like it. There's a few pieces I'm gonna incorporate. I like the fertilizer trailer. That I'm gonna use, and I'm probably gonna use that. I think it's a Fendt sprayer. To be honest with you, that looks pretty cool. I've seen enough of those at the farm shows lately that I think I could add that to my farm and get rid of this one that I'm using now. The only problem is the one I'm using now, I'll have to leave it for lime. They did ask the lime question, which I don't know. I'm gonna do some research on what Stefan had said, that it wouldn't work in the fertilizer spreaders. So I'm gonna find out tomorrow. I'm gonna ask my cousin that. Not that we use a lot of lime in our area, because technically we don't need it. Farms in our area, we are actually on top of a giant limestone base, so we don't really need to spread a lot of lime. At least that's what I've been told. Because I asked the question, I'm like, why aren't we spreading lime here? And that's the reason. But right now I'm not getting the yield I was getting before. This should have been full already. Hmm. Wonder if I lost some because it got a little bit too wet. That would be my guess. Right. Check the boat full here. All right, let's set up this auto drive over here. All right, so if I want to use this to chase my combine, you want to put it in combine mode. Unloading a combine in auto drive. I thought I erased all these courses here. I'm gonna have to do that. All right. So here's the interesting part. Do I? I think I do. If I have enough room for this. But the fun part is to get it off the field. And, well, we'll see what happens if it actually will work. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another course here. So I'm going to run it right up beside my two tippers here. Just drive right by on both. And okay, we should be fine there. So let's mark that. We'll call this field 31. Root crop unloading. All right, root crop. Just put root. There we go. All right, so that's that there. So let's finish this off here. Let's go here so it makes a better turn. All right, so then we'll go here and just mark a new field marker. Field. $31. Crops. All right, so they were good there. So now what we want to do is put 31 root crops up on this one. Like so. This one can go to the one I just made. Unloading. And then what we'll do is we'll go to the harvester. And we'll click over because I have auto. Okay, there we go. And we'll go to what I just added, this one. So we're all set there. No driver with the same target. Yes, there is. And we'll go like this. So now it's going to drive around and it's going to unload this quick. In fact, I'm going to take the tarp off that other one. I don't know why the tarp isn't off. There we go. Turn that one on. And turn that one on. Now, the problem is I don't know if this is going to work correctly because it's got to go out to the road and turn around and come back. So let me see what the time is on this thing. Well, not as bad as I thought it would be. So I don't know where it exactly is turning around at. My guess is it's something to do with all my extra. We'll see here. Maybe it'll turn around with the hayfield. Really want to see what it's going to do here. Well, that's what I thought. It's going to use the hayfield one to turn around in, which isn't bad. We can do that. I'm going to have to move that. That's going to be an issue. All right, so now it's going to load these two up, and it should go right back to the harvester then. do? I got enough to go to the cannery. Oop, what did I do? Okay. Let's see here, parsnips. Yeah, it ain't gonna take both of them, so I'm gonna have to change that one too. Let's go storage. Gonna have to rearrange all these, so yeah, send that to the other storage for that. There you go. Now these are gonna drive away. Driving to. And now that should drive out there. We'll go take a look and see if that'll work. Let's send this one. Oh, that's right. I have to do something here. I've had some of these, but we'll have to do that after I got a field of grass cut down. Oh, shoot. Nah, I don't think that's going to be an issue. This is all set yet. All right. All right. That one's going now. Get this harvester going. Get him turned back on. And now let's find my case. There we go. There's my combine. Now we have to go get to the rice, and I will be very, very disappointed if it turns out that I get one load on the combine, because it does not look promising. I'm going to lead this header and I'll hook up to the other one because I need this header, I think, for linseed. I think I'm going to swath it down. What's going on? Excuse me, guys. Where's my header? There it is. See if I can. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get my truck over here. Gotta move that water trailer out of the way. What I get for not putting my equipment away. We're gonna have to check alone. It doesn't look like that's working as well as I wanted it to. I think, right? Yeah. Oh, this isn't gonna pull it, really? Shoot. All right, I know it's something that will. Let's see here. Where is my? There we go. Let's send this to the farm quick. Take a look why this one isn't working. Because he got stuck in a tree. Well, not really. Not sure why. Oh, because he says the area is blocked. So this is the reason why I do the headlands to some degree. It just can't fit its way through the trees. I mean, it is a pretty big trailer. There we go. It's definitely not AI, so it's not going to take over the world. Can't figure out how to go between those two trees. All right, let's let this go. There we go. Let that work. We got to drive all the way around the shed just to come back. Yep, that's exactly what he's gonna do. Okay, you do that. Come back and take care of it later. Hopefully, you'll be working. Definitely gonna have to make some money before the next day because I will go broke if I don't. Now we can get that water trailer out of there. Because right now I have every single one of my tractors is either attached to something or running right now. And that's with even buying a new one. Oh, this should go. Yep. All right. Not a very good place to park, I guess. We're here for now. Cut that one off. Okay. Send this one over to the rice field. There, we'll go take a look at what's going on here again. Is he going to actually be able to do it? He's definitely thinking about it. Yeah, he doesn't like that. See, there's always a reason to my madness. Yeah, I wish I had enough time last month because I am not getting the yield now. Wonder what's going on. Why? Because I was getting almost a full wagon load going all the way around. It doesn't look that way now. Actually, I was going to see something. Hold on. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot more headlands than I expected. All right. All right. Oh, come on, I'm not stuck. Make the turn. All right. See if this can do it now by itself. I gotta unload the other one quick here because this one doesn't. I don't know. It's got to be like the easiest unload possible, and it's not doing it. I mean, it's high enough, it comes out far enough. Just don't get it. See how many more green beans I need. A lot more green beans, and I'm not going to get it off of this field, that's for sure. Go. Oh, Want it go close to working. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Now it's gonna work. Alright, so that one's coming back there. That one's coming back. Where's my... That one's already back. Alright, now let's go find my combine. Keep ahead of the alerts on that. Alright. It's over here for now. Yeah. See how the yield's going to be on this. That's 89%. Look at all that. Not good. That's what I get for not watering or flooding my rice. There's consequences. All right. Put this one on its way and see how long it takes to fill up. Oh, no. Wrong path. We'll give you some help here. Look at up in here in the settings. Let's see here. Pipe offset. Let's offset this a little bit more and see what happens. Maybe that'll help my problem I'm having here. What are you trying? Oh, this thing's gonna get stuck in these trees. Why? Let's see. It's gonna go through the trees as if it knows where. And there we go. Exactly what I thought's gonna happen. Gosh darn it. Would it need to go that way? Hmm. That's why I think it's on the road. Come on. Oh, I can't believe it's going to work. Let's see if I can keep adjusting that once. Let's go here. All right, that looks a little bit better. How much is that rice? It's doing better than I thought it would be. All right, let's get to my other truck. We'll use this to get grain. All right. Getting lighter out. It's almost 6 a.m. I can see a little bit better. We'll set this one up just like so. This one's going to drop off the cannery. Alright, that's good there. It's going to take 10 minutes. Let's see what this one is going to. Alright, we're good there. Well, that's not horrible. Not as good as I wanted it. Hey, KW, how you doing? Welcome. Alright, let me get this going here. I really have to set these up on keys. Let's see if that'll wake him up, KW. He's there somewhere. All right. So this is coming back. He's sitting there waiting for the rest of that to harvest. And will this one actually do it? Not a problem there, Billy. And I knew it was going to take out a tree. No surprise there. It's the reason why I'm doing all these headlands, so this thing stays out of the trees. Hey, Wheels coming in with a raid, a party of 16. How was your stream? I see you were playing Farm Sim. How was it? And welcome, Raiders. Thank you for the shout out there, KW. Are you sizzling down there yet there on Wheels? I see Memphis was almost in the 90s, so I imagine you're probably already there. Are you gonna make it? You're gonna make it. Well, today was 80 degrees, but then we'll be back down in the 70s tomorrow. But all right, it actually worked, guys. It came back. Yay! All right, let's see what's this one. Oh yeah, we gotta find that truck. All right, so let's get rid of these parsnips quick. Right. Okay, that's my red beets. Sugarcane. Right. So now we have to go like this. Rice field 2. Send that away, and then we're going to go into the combine and we'll set that perfect. So now it should unload that one. So we'll have that all done automatically. See where we're doing with our green bean harvest over here. Not too bad. All right, let's find the stagger in my plow. I'm going to finish this up too. Got a lot going on here. Getting a lot more fields going as I'm cutting down more trees. I'll be picking rocks shortly. I have a lot of rocks to pick. And if Raiders in there, if anybody is playing Uncharted Valley, there is an update. If you want to go to my Trello page, my mods there, or you can go to JD's YouTube page. It's the same link that we've been using there, so you can get 2.7. Just a minor update. That one puts the trees weight back to a little bit better to handle with the in-game equipment. FDR made an update and he lowered the weight on the trees, so that's always a good thing. The other thing with this one is I should take an extra headland. What if I can do that without it messing that up? Overlap. I'm going to look at that once and see on the next field if I can do another headland, and then that should fix. I shouldn't have to fix any of the fields after that. There we go. Let's take this back to, go to the beef. Do that field there. Oh, come on, really? So I wonder if the settings are... wonder if this will bring me closer once. Alright, let's try that once. All right. I'm assuming I probably went the wrong direction, but we'll see. Let's see here. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, I went the wrong way. All right, so that means that I have to go negative. All right, let's go negative. And we'll try this one more time. All right, let's apply. See what happens. All right, so we're gonna have to change that a little bit. It's too close. We'll go like that and see what happens on the next one. All right, and I figure this one guy is having issues, which he is. Am I surprised? Not really. But it made it almost around the field, so I got to give it somewhat of a credit here. All right. I'll refresh that. All right. Go back to chat. All right. Got snagged. Got a little bit too close. We're here already. Why isn't that? We filled up that quick. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, we gotta put this guy. I thought I had this on. Yeah, I didn't have it on. I thought I had this on stop, but something's not working. Let's see here. Wait. Stop while it's raining. Yes, I got that. No idea why it didn't unload the first time. Alright, we're set there. Let's see what this... Oh, that's that one. Alright, we're good there. Oh, this one's almost done, it looks like. Be my next field as soon as it's done picking up all the grass. So that's that. Oh, he didn't make it. Oh, he did make it by taking the corner of my barn out, but he made it. Still a little disappointed. This tractor should have plenty of power to pull this. There we go. Let's see here. What do we got going on here? Thank you for the follow there. South California guy 02, welcome. If you got any questions about Courseplay Auto Drive or any of the mods you see me using, just let me know. Glad to help. They got to really fix the this whole wheel turning thing. It's like my 5-year-old trying to drive a tractor for the first time when he was 5. Or maybe he should be doing that when he's 30. I don't know. I have to ask him if he does that to the tractor. Since it's doing that, let's check on these pigs here, because I lost a lot of pigs. Let's see. I said I had lost 178 pigs, so how many pigs do I truly have now? I did turn down the death rate to... I thought I did. Let me double check that. Oh, so I still have, like, a lot of pigs. But my pigs aren't. See, do I have the monitor on? Yes, I do. They're all young ones, too. How many piglets do I have? Holy moly. All right, so let's see here. Well, no, health is at 100%, so that's a good thing. Just got to watch my food. Protein effectiveness. Yeah. Because I'm running out of potatoes. I didn't plant any potatoes, and I think I should have. So what's going on here? It's blocked. That's what I thought. This would be a difficult spot for it to go through. Who was blocked too? Got a lot of stuff going on here, guys. Trying to beat that rain again. I don't need any more rain. Right. That turn around, figure out where it's gonna go. Then I gotta look at the settings for that too. Maybe the settings are all messed up, but it shouldn't be. Because I got that one running with Courseplay. It should know what side to go to, but this can take care of itself here. We'll go fix this one here quick before that gets in. Oh, that's why it's freaking blocked. All right. Which I can do with that without cutting these trees down, but I planted them, so. I want to know what's going on. Why? Let's offset this once and see what happens. Before it was running right in the back of the combine, or the harvester, not a combine. Oh, it's still not far enough over, but it's a start. Wow, you really have to offset that for this harvester? There you go, guys. If you're using the green bean harvester, you're going to have at least a minus 4.5 offset to the left. All right, so that can handle itself for now. This one's handling itself pretty good. Oh, and he actually figured it out all by himself. I want to see if it'll unload by itself here. But we'll get there. Hopefully it'll lighten up a little bit. It's getting there. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. We got rain coming in soon, and you know what happens when rain. I don't do any field work, so I'll be back to cutting trees. So I'm hoping it doesn't rain until after my stream. Even though I do need the money on the trees. Let's take a look. Yeah, moisture hasn't gone down much. Yeah, so by 8 o'clock it's supposed to start raining again. But it only looks like it's going to rain for a few hours. Alright, let's see what this one is doing. Oh, so he's unloaded this one twice. Okay, now chasing. And there we go. I just wonder how much rice I would have got off of here if it wasn't for all the dead stuff that I created. Alright. So that's got to be almost full. Yeah, almost there. Actually, I should have... Do I have a cotton field that's ready? Nope. So all I have left to do is... Cotton... Well, hemp should be ready too. I did hemp. That'll have to be harvested, I think, or does it... What does it show up here? Let's go... No, it's not ready yet. It'll be next month. The corn will be next month. Hopefully, never got a second cutting of spinach, but it should be. Oh, that's going to be a nice. Moisture would go down if it wouldn't quit raining out. All right, so we're good there. Is he going to try to pull up again? Yeah. I think it made this a little bit easier by changing that offset. And I opened my mouth a little bit too soon here. We'll give it a little bit of a hand here so that... Oops, wrong way. We'll just go like this. There we go. What are you still stuck on? There we go. I cheated a little bit, but hey, it's better than it driving around trying to find it, so there we go. Alright, so that's good there. That one should race off to get unloaded shortly. The only thing it doesn't do with this one is it doesn't... The trigger for it to drive back would be the unloader to go all the way down for this dump box, and it doesn't do that. You'll see what I'm talking about once it gets over there. Have to see how much of all this I'll have left. I don't know if I'll plant as much parsnips in that next year, but we'll just see how much I got in inventory. 500,000 there. Carrots, I got almost 1 million, so I don't think I'm going to be planting carrots next year. Let's see if there's any missions for carrots. That's too small. Cornbread, I don't making cornbread. Sugar beets, I don't have any. And rice. Gosh. If only I had rice. Yeah, I might have to figure something out with my rice. I stayed up too late last night. I got addicted to watching. I started watching 1923, and then for some reason I googled something to look, and I'm like, oh, there's 1883. So actually, I stopped watching 1923 and started watching 1883. which is really good. Both of them are very good shows. Because if you look at the 1923, that's just 4 generations. Because it's kind of weird when I was watching it. It's like that's my great grandfather got married in the early 20s, and it's like, whoa, this is so cool to see the difference between where the technology levels were. Like in like New York City was already fully electric by 1923, but like out in Montana in the show, not so much. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This I couldn't even imagine living in a time where, I mean, we've had technology and I mean, some of us I know had you know black and white TVs and that, but I don't know a time where I didn't have the ability to watch TV. And I can tell you right now, I know my son's never had the ability of not having mobile phones. So, you know, I think I got my first cellular phone in 93. I know I just got married right before I got married, or right after I got married. I got my first Motorola, the big monster, little antenna you pulled out and it opened up like a tricorder for Star Trek. Went through one of those, and I think I ended up with a BlackBerry at one time too. But so yeah, it's just amazing to see. It's like they go into town and General Electric are showing all the new appliances and that to the people and saying they'll hook up power to your house if you lease their appliances. See, it doesn't go all the way down. Like I said, if it would trigger to go all the way down, I think it would trigger it to move forward. So I gotta kind of manually trigger it, and then it'll go forward. But that's the only thing that I found with this dump box and auto drive that really doesn't work correctly. But hey, it still saves me time. And then those go off to storage. Let's see here. Am I almost done there? Oh, it's going back to the field. See how much is left there. Oh, I forgot to check. I was going to do this, wasn't I? Let's just see. I'm curious to see if I can. No, let's see. Vehicle. Oh, I can't do that while it's active. I'll have to remember on the next one to see if I can make the headlands overlap a little bit, which I think I can. Or at least I'll try. So. So that's going good. Whoa. I'm going to have to fix that. Did you see how fast that guy came flying in? I have to look and see what the unloading speed on that is. That was insane. Let's see here. Well, corner speed needs to be turned down anyway. Let's see here. That was actually kind of funny. Let's just see here. Load position. That's for that. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any speed thing. God, he was flying. Oh, let's save quick. Okay, why aren't you moving forward? Why is it saying it's blocked? Because you came flying in here? Alright, well, let's get this going a little bit here. Yeah, he'll make the turn. We'll be fine. Let's see what we're doing here. Not too bad. Yeah, 54,000. There we go. Now it's going to work great. Still 4 hours. I will never. It's gonna get rained on again. I'll guarantee it. Let's see how this one is doing now that I got that kind of figured out. It's kind of too late now. There's not much green beans left. Really have to build more sheds too to store my equipment and other farms, but I gotta make some money first. Kind of running out here. I don't think carrots are gonna pay much. Let's see here, making sure my cattle aren't starving. Now, definitely going to take a few loads of food over there, which is fine. I have the feed. Double check the sheep. "48 days before I run out, or am I running out?" Let's actually look in that one. Liters of mini samosas? Interesting. I have no idea what. Billy, are you watching? What is a mini samosa? It's got to be something in one of the factories on the map, but I don't know what that is. Wow. That's good reward money. Nice. All right. What was I doing that I got sidetracked? Squirrel here. I really don't want to cut that down yet. We can wait. We're gonna give her a helping hand here. Oh, so I didn't even have McCain. So if I did, that only, you know, 300 and some $1,000. That's not a bad. Do you have that extra production contracts, Billy, or not? Because I think it's cool. I got to get the right contracts. Plus, I gotta, you know, grow potatoes again. A lot of potatoes. I think I'll be growing potatoes instead of carrots next year. One of these big fields of potatoes. I gotta do sugar beets yet. Alright, so that's good there. Gosh, I just wish this would have been. I wonder how much I would have got out of here if it wasn't for all this weather. I wonder if it's only going to be. I wonder how much that would be. 10,000 liter? Which is in this one. Well, let's get in there. Now I know what I was doing. I was going to look at the sheep, wasn't I? Alright, sheep. Alright, what we got for food? Not too bad, 120,000. In fact, I should do something here before this takes off. We can use some of this grass. In fact, let's get rid of these lines so I can see. Alright, let's turn this off because what I want. Well, maybe not. So I can see. Alright. Oh, I see what it was doing. It didn't forget it, it just hadn't done it yet. Well, it should be sunny shortly. There we go. It's 48 days. That's got to be 48 days until it's. I think we're good yet. Maybe I should just leave this alone. Because I don't have that many sheep in that pen anyway. I got more. Not a baby sheep, though. Or are they called lambs? Baby lambs. A lot of them, too. Good. Yeah, maybe I will bring this in and load it. Alright, so I know where that's at. So let's take that. Let's take this to the sheep. Which just happens to be right over here. Convenient. Right, so I added another sheep over here. So now getting a lot more wool, hopefully, in the long run. And wool production now with realistic livestock does not happen in the winter. No, 54 days. Yeah, I don't think I'm in 70 days worth of food. I think we're good. Go and check and see how much I got in that bunker sallow. I took 1 million out for silage already for the cows. Now I'm refilling it again. And we'll start this here. We're good there. Yep, that's still unloading. No, that's working good. That. All right, straighten out because you can't turn that sharp with that. There you go. Hey, just waste so much parsnips. There ain't no way you're gonna fit through there and come back in here, guy. Not gonna happen. Yeah, it's blocked. Now, if you would have came to the other side of the building, it would not have been blocked. See if that'll work. Well, that's filling. Let's actually. There we go. That'll work. All right. Since I do have a tipper here, and I'm making pig food, let's get that taken care of here too. I think in about 10 minutes it's going to lighten up. It should. Let's go find the pigs and see how much. 2 days, it says. Now, 3 days worth of food. I might have to mod that to include barley in that too. It only takes wheat. I think I'm gonna make it take like barley and rye and oats for pig food. What am I doing? It's not where you unload the pig food. All right. That go back where it belongs. Do I have any wheat left? I do. Yeah, but I think Billy doesn't. Yours doesn't look like this though. I like this style. No. Let me go take a look, Billy. Well, yours is pretty cool looking though. Let's see, what does it say? Grain, protein, and root cup. Nice. I might think about it. Probably gonna happen. Oh, the old time seed. Yep, yep. That's what it definitely looks like. All right. Now we can do the wheat. Actually, to be honest with you, Billy, it looks better than this thing. Totally. I totally agree with you. that's good there. Why would you pull up there? See, but this is not. It's this one's actually being run by Courseplay though, Billy. It's got nothing to do with AutoDrive, but I do agree AutoDrive's been doing that to me too. But it's the newer harvesters have been giving me issues lately. I have to agree with that statement. Come on, there, Jake. Corn. I'll time you out. Or I'll make you buy. You're buying next time at Pete's. All right, what is going on now? We got that. That one's going back to the bunker cell. Thank you, PJ, for the rate of 43. Welcome, Raiders. And how you doing today? If you got any questions about Courseplay, AutoDrive, or any of the mods you're seeing, including the map, Uncharted Valley, let me know. Thank you for the shout out there, Billy. How was your stream, PJ? So you're playing a different map? How was it? I don't see you playing Uncharted, though. All right. Oh, this one's full now. These need to go. There we go. I wonder how long that's been sitting there. Went by fast. That's good. That's good. Why are you? Oh, you just no. You're gonna go the other way. I have to train these workers all the time. Thank you for the follow there, Death Dealer 8934. Welcome. If you heard it before, if you got any questions about Courseplay AutoDrive or this map or any other mods that I have going on here, let me know. There, that'll go the right direction. Sweet. What do I got? Another work email. All right. Oh, you got a lot of creativity. Come on. If you get on there and start doing it, you'll. Oh, I mean, you can make this map any way you want. I still come up with new ideas every day of what I want to do with this. Now I'm taking trees out on the other side, and we'll see how this goes. You gotta have the patience though. That's the patience for cutting trees. But that's what that's the money maker that you get to increase your farm here. We'll see what JD comes up with next here, because it's an always involving map. We're not done with it yet. And with the DLC that's coming tomorrow, nice big equipment, you can make big fields here too. I suggest anybody that hasn't watched the Giants stream, Terminator and Stefan had done today. Some cool stuff coming. It's not just a bunch of vehicles in a DLC. They're adding some cool functionality to some of the stuff. It's really cool. You can watch how the slurry tandems work, like with the weight. It's pretty cool. Plus, I think on, I don't know which one it was he was showing, but you actually see the tarp roll out now. And also, if you guys are just coming in too, there is update to the map. You've even planted new ones. Wow, that's that's good. I mean, I'm planting decorative stuff and that, but I can't claim that I'm planting any new trees. There's plenty to cut down yet. And the trees should, if you guys are cutting them down, they should work better with 2.7. Yeah, if you watch the video today, you can see that happening. It's pretty cool. Oh, you wanted to try? Yeah, that I tried that out in early access. That was pretty cool. That was one time I actually used it. I don't know if this was actually in-game dumper wagon or I got that somewhere, but this thing is working like a dream for me. The only thing that might be is auto drive's ability to not steer yet. Somewhere in the code, it's got. You might already have the DLC. Oh, you. Yeah, you might already have it. Did you never check and see, Billy? You know you were supposed to like early access that one for people, right, Billy? Did you? Because I didn't. What was I doing Friday? Working? Working, and then I went out to the farm to take some videos of the crops that are coming up, and then it's, had a thunderstorm roll through, so we went in the shed and shot the breeze for a while. So if you guys don't know what I've got here, this one is going to be full soon, and you'll see what I have set up with Course Play and Auto Drive. I'm just waiting for my other tractor to come back. Where is he at? Because that works for, yep, yeah, that one's not the one. We're about 3 minutes out. And you guys, if you know me well, I'm either... In 22, I was a John Deere man. In 25, I'm a Case, but I did buy my first Fendt tractor. It was the only one I could find that would pull this at 500 and what is it, 530 horsepower. I think this tractor is. What did I get it at? No, 517. Was this the right one? Yeah, this is the one that yeah. Customized it black. No, there's roads already placed for you. You really don't have to. I've been placing them here and there to make drive shorter. But no, you don't have to place roads. We got roads in it. Yeah, if you take a look here, we got this entire roadway that goes all the way around it, leaving you with a lot of area to buy. Your starting area is right here, which is 60 and 99. You start those out with your own fields, and then you go from there. I mean, you could do like a lot of people have, and you just take the brooks, and you just wood chip them down. You don't even have to cut the trees if you don't. Just brooks it down and keep going. I mean, whenever I'm in a hurry and I want to get something, I'll brooks it down and save the wood chips for sale in January. Really, one of these days I got to pick this seed up and he's not going to make the turn. He will if I help him. You didn't see that. He made the curve. That was a perfect execution. Yeah, it comes with roads. You got a shop. Yeah, we got plenty of cool things on here. Sell points. And you got the ability to place any factory you want anywhere you want after you buy the land. It's kind of what I'm doing. All right, what did finish work? Oh, he's done. I gotta watch that one here. Where is it at? Parsnips. He's almost there. I want to show you guys how I have that set up with Course Play and Auto Drive. All right. And then when we do the next field, I'm going to figure out how to put an extra or overlapping headlands, because I'm getting sick of doing this way. Not sure why these weeds like to pop up here, but like I wish we had a function with precision farming that let us no-till in a cover crop like rye, and then come spring you plant when that rye is very small, and then the ability to come in there and spray it down, or it kills all the rye, and then your crops will grow through the through all that. It's pretty cool. That's what I did for this spring when I planted the soybeans. I was planting it through rye. Trust me, I'm learning a lot about this no-till stuff. It's all new to me. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. That's why I was going to was donating, or actually going to that conservation meeting that we're going to actually have it on site at one of the members' farms. So that's where I'm going tomorrow after work. All right. All right, so the parsnips is there. So let's get back over there. I want to show you guys how this all works here with my little setup I have set up. I did this with, oops, there we go. Finally, some more light. Here comes the sunrise. It's really bright over there. Holy smoke. You need sunglasses to play the game. To be totally honest with you, this Christmas, I was talking to my cousin about my streaming and the stuff and how I've been doing with the YouTube and that, and then one day he called me up and said, "Hey, do you want to come out to Winchester?" I'm like, well, we got our what is the name of the group now? It's called Muddy Bottom Farmers. Producer-led group is what it's called. And he wanted to know if I wanted to help with their AV stuff, video recording and all that. And I'm like, say, sure. Well, needless to say, I mean, I went to their first meeting as just like, listening to this and all that. And I'm like, oh, it brings back memories, at least with, the farming side of stuff. And like I said, I never done the no-till. My dad wasn't a no-tiller, neither was my grandfather. But then I went to Louisville for that National Machinery Show with my cousin, and we talked the whole way it was down. And so, yeah, I came out there to videotape, which I showed you some of that video last week and the week before. And he says, "You want to help me plant this year?" And I did. Yeah, I said, sure. You don't have to ask me twice if I want a real farm. It's been 30 some years since I was in a tractor, so at least a big tractor. I own a Kubota, but I don't call that a tractor. That's a mini lawnmower, in my opinion. 35 horse. That ain't a tractor. Big enough tractor. So no, that's how it is. It's just circumstances, and it was my cousin. I mean, he does own my grandfather's farm now, but yeah, my uncle had it, and he bought it from his mom, and or I don't know if they're together with it. I have to ask him exactly how that works, but yeah. So we'll see how it is tomorrow. I'm curious to know what we're demoing. Maybe they'll even have some stuff to plant yet. Maybe we'll be able to do it before it rains, because it's supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow, if you didn't look at the weather. But lately it's all been scattered, so you don't know where it's going to rain. We haven't had that really good soaking, I don't know, since April. Well, it is. It's exactly. It's sold. I'm just, I'm just being a smart. Because now I go back to my little small 35 horse tractor compared to driving the big ones again. It's like, it looks like a little lawnmower. You know, I went into the shed the other day and looked at it, and I'm like, I did not time you out. That was Streamlabs there, TC. I got to figure, I had to put some extra security in from a couple weeks ago, so I would suggest if you're writing long messages, guys, is just to cut them in half. That way you don't get timed out for 30 seconds. So if you guys see how I did this, so I have another path here that I set up for unloading. So these two tractors and tippers come in, and this one will come on this route and unload them in here, and then these will drive away, and this will go out to back out to the field and refill again. I mean, it's not perfect. They don't drive exactly where they're supposed to, where it makes it look a little bit more real. But the only problem that isn't here is it doesn't engage. When this goes down, it should engage and move to the next step, but it stays in the up position, so you just got to manually click it over, and then it works fine. So while that's dealing with that, we'll see where the combine is here. Did I actually get 100,000 rice out of this field? No way. Oh, that would be so cool. Okay, why did it get... You're supposed to not get stuck there, dude. Well, now I know I got a good trailer to haul the tractor on now, because he just bought a new, well, not a new, a used case skidster that's pretty heavy duty, pretty big size, and that trailer that he bought for it will actually, our tractor will fit fine on it. So if I ever need my tractor at home here, I'm just gonna ask him. I'm like, hey, let's go get the tractor. Because ours won't go on a snowmobile trailer. It's a little bit too big for that. I don't know if maybe it fit on my brother's one. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it once. I guess we never tried to leave the farm with it yet. I can't get it in my backyard. It's too wide for my fence. So that's where I really need it. It'd be nice to take that in the backyard with my bucket and level off some areas I need leveling off. But we didn't buy the turf tires with it either, so I'd probably chew up my yard. It was a lot of squeaking. I bet. Here comes... Where is he at? Where is he going? He likes to take the long way. He's in the trees, and he's going to get stuck in the trees. Really? I get a kick out of how it likes to go into these trees and try to get stuck here. Yep, it'll get its way out, but... It's quite funny. So TC, did you go to any breakfast on the farm on Sunday, since it was the first day of June, and that was when they started? They did the Brown County one. I know they did Dodge County. I seen that on Facebook. Brown County was pretty good. I went to Brown County. I think in the future, though, I think I've been to every Brown County one. I might go to a different county to check that out. See what their farms look like down in. I like to go to the ones down in the central part of the state too. Curious how that would look. It's still a lot left to go. I mean, it was only the first one. There's Winnebago County is going to be the 21st, I think, of June. I know Wapaka County's coming up. That one's just at the fairgrounds. I don't go. Oh, last year the farmer had worked nice. Did you volunteer then? Since you're so, I would think you would be close to that farmer. All right, so that's that one going. Right, so. Well, Farm Progress Days this year is close to where actually my dad had a dairy farm when I was like I was very young up at by Bear Creek. So that's, I think it's on the Clinton Farms for Farm Progress Days this year, which isn't far from me. Maybe at the most a 35-minute drive. So I took that week off so I can go to the Farm Progress Days all week. So I was being to ask you, did you guys get a lot of storm damage from those two storms Thursday and Friday? We got some straight line wind damage up here, but that's about it. Nothing real. That's good. Yeah, it moved the fishing boat and the lift around a little bit. So I got to get back in the water after we get the boat off of there so I can recenter everything. I got to go fishing this year yet. I haven't even done that yet. Been so busy with everything else this spring. All right, let's see where we're at with. Are we done with that field yet? Nope, he's hauling more yet. Why? I don't get why that has to. There's got to be a collision or something that sees that and then it doesn't go anywhere. But I think I know what I did. I don't know if I can change that though. I have got the harvester stopping it, and I bet if I didn't have that stop, that would drive through, and then they would just keep filling it. I think that's what's going on with that. Oh, so you're doing a lot of tree work then, huh? Cutting some trees? Yep. Do you have a lot of ash trees in there or not? Because most of those are probably dead. And then you're trying to clean that out. let's just take this down so this goes. All right, let's see how much is actually in this. Okay. It's a lot of work cleaning out the trees and stuff like that. It's not. The tractor does help too, imagine. That's why my cousin bought the skidster, because it's got a grapple on the front and it can really pick up some of those big trees. I was kind of shocked how long these trees are that he can pick up with that thing. It has enough counterweight. Yep. Linseed field is ready to go. Take care of that one next. There we go. Okay. So what do we got in here right now? Does it say no? Not on this one. So let's get out. I didn't get as much off the field as I thought I would. Quite a $500,000 already. So I was debating if I'm going to take off that straw. I think I'm going to take the straw off my wheat field and sell it. And I think I just ruined it now because the combine. Maybe I might get lucky. Let me try something here. Let's see here. No, I don't want to watch Raw. I might have that field already mapped out on my swather here. Then I can just add it to. Because I just don't know how much straw I'm going to use over the year. I already have. Let's see, what do I already have in the sallows? Straw. I can add more, that's for sure. I got 1.6. And yes, I still do have this. Oh, I got lucky. We'll see how this one, how much is left of there, and then I can always put it in the sallow and it can stay there. All right, so this field's done. I just don't know if I want to start swathing the linseed, because I don't know if the realistic weather. I have to look. I think it does. I don't know if it does take crop damage if it's sitting there swath, but I could be wrong. All right, let's take a look at something. I'm curious how much rice we got from that. All right, canning, right here. So how much rice did I actually get? Well, not too bad. Hmm. Where did I? Okay, right there. Hmm. All right. Field that is. I think that one's actually number 1, but no, 126. Yep, field 1. That's what I thought. Finish this part up. So this time tomorrow, we'll have the Plains and Prairies DLC. Actually, this first time in a long time that I'm gonna use pretty much everything in that DLC, or pretty close to it, except for maybe I'll buy one of those old tractors. Maybe I'll use that as a bunker sallow tractor. We'll see. Me, I'll probably make it a Ford instead of a versatile. All right, there. That field is done. Hey, JD. Are you there? At first, I thought maybe coffee had came in and was messing with me with Discord. Like, we can't hear you. All right, let's see here. Where am I going?
Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you now. Well, welcome. It's been a while.
Oh, my sound is messed up. Hold on.
Okay. You guys can hear him, right? So, you can hear.
There we go, I think.
Yep, I gotcha.
Now I got it. Okay.
Yep. Everybody can hear you too, so we're all good.
Yeah, I'm free for a
You're
little bit
free.
anyway.
You're free. Did you understand my text messages the other day? Just watch your mail. So,
Oh yeah, I figured. Yeah. Thank you in advance.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's it wasn't. I didn't pick it,
I figured.
but yeah.
Well, thank her in advance.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, she got a kick out of the pictures. Oh, let's see here. Trying to get through this harvest here, and it's a better harvest this year than I had last time with realistic weather. I think I've got it. I got it figured out. I still got with the long grain. I still got over 100,000 off of there, and I didn't get 100,000 last year. So even with my disaster that I had there, with not flooding them, but
You think definitely that's what it was? You just didn't flood them.
it has to be. Why would it look like this? I mean, if you're,
Yeah.
I mean, how did that box turn silver that quick? Actually, I think it's pretty cool silver, but I had an international red.
What
I'll
truck
take-
is that?
That's that. I can't remember who made it. It's the
Motherboard.
AR. No, it's that
Oh.
AR. Yeah.
Robin, right?
Yeah, Robin. Yeah. Actually, there's one that I got downloaded. I just haven't. Every time I've logged in, I haven't activated it because it was just on the Mod Hub like Friday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what they need to do now is come out with a line of true grain trucks. That'd be cool. That should have been like in the Plains and Prairie Pack too, is like grain trucks. That would be so cool. Real.
Is that out tomorrow or is that out today?
Well, I don't think if it was out today, it'd be out right now for us. And I think it's out tomorrow. At least that's what Kerminator said on his stream today. He said it was six whatever Eastern or no Central summertime Europe whatever. It was some Europe time. like okay. But yeah, that's what he said on his stream today. I thought for sure maybe you would have caught that one because that came on YouTube and it was like, oop, I'm gonna watch that quick. It was around 10:30 this morning, my time. 10, something like that. I just happened to have no meetings this morning, so I'm like, yes, I can watch this. For a Monday, it was very good. So I'm terrified of going to work tomorrow because it's a very slow Monday. Tomorrow could be interesting because like I said, I got that out on the farm tomorrow, but it's supposed to thunderstorm in the afternoon too, isolated. So it's going to be hit or miss where it's going to hit tomorrow.
All right, yeah, so it says Plains and Prairies will be released on June 3rd. So yeah, so we don't have have it yet.
No. But he did give an exact time. I should have figured out exactly what time that would be. So don't be surprised if you already have it tomorrow morning early because of the time.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't even tell you one thing in the pack. I couldn't even tell you.
Oh, it's probably one of the better packs that you're missing right now. You should really look at it. It's actually this one's a good one too. I have to give him credit on this one. All right, so what was I looking at? Oh, what
Well,
else?
that's some cool stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean it's got some older Ford and versatile, that's for sure.
That fence sprayer looks nice too.
I know, I really looks nice, and that's kind of what's out there right now. I mean, I've seen those fence sprayers. I think if you watch my beginning 5 minutes there, I think I have one in one of my in that video.
Hmm.
Okay, what am I looking for? This thing can go into no. This is the. So my question would be: is if I sprayed this, guys? Oops, I gotta turn this off. If I sprayed my spinach, because after that first cutting, it's weeds. Do you think? Do I get a bonus of more if I sprayed it right now before harvest? Because I think it's gonna harvest next month. I think. Let me look at it.
Don't you get a penalty if you spray it? I mean, obviously you want to get rid of them, but doesn't it? I don't know.
I could hoe it quick. Medium. I got a hoe, I think. Just gotta have a tractor to do it with quick. Let me see here. Oh, if you didn't hear me earlier, I'm actually watching a show that you recommended that I should have watched about a year ago, and I didn't.
You?
What do you think it is?
Into it again?
What?
You? Did you get back into it again? Is that one?
No, it's not that one. It's actually one on Paramount Plus.
I don't know.
I started watching 1886 or 1883. Sorry, it's really good.
Is
Did
that
you
the
what?
one?
The pre-Yellowstone.
Yeah, but that's not the one with Harrison Ford, right?
No, that's that's one with Tim McGraw and Faith
That's
Hill.
right. Okay, yeah. So yes, that one was good. Yes,
And
I haven't watched the Harrison Ford one yet.
I watched the first 2 episodes. It's really good. That's why I went back and watched. I wanted to do it all in order, and then I'll watch Yellowstone.
Now, how about I noticed that this finished up either today or yesterday. Finally aired all episodes. Mobland. You said you liked that a lot, huh?
Oh my god, it's so good. Because it's
Like,
got
so
this.
what's it about? Like, what? Well, I mean, obviously mobs, but like,
it's a mob family in like the London area, and it's just yeah.
I
Yes, I
mean,
got.
I'd probably like that, huh? I mean,
Oh, it's very good. You'd like that 100%, and the acting is very good. Yeah, Wheels already got that one done too. Yep.
you and I like the same kind of shows usually. I mean,
Yeah.
minus the Marvel stuff.
Yeah, minus the Marvel stuff and the Star Wars. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but yes, definitely do Mobland.
yeah. Do Mobland. You'll power through that one because it's really good. I don't know if anybody else is watching it, but Mobland is really good.
Like I said, it
I
just
thought
finished.
I just watched the last episode. Yeah, like Sunday. Yeah, Wheels. I had to actually go back and watch New Hope after I watched that, just to continue it on, and then I went through Empire Strikes Back, and then I watched Return of the Jedi. So I did the original three after I watched that because I was in a Star Wars mood that weekend. I powered through 3 Star Wars movies after I watched Andor.
I'm on YouTube right now, so if I'm missing people, I'm sorry. I'm on YouTube.
No, Wheels is no. I'll tell you if somebody says. No, sorry, I did watch Rogue One first, then New Hope. Sorry, that was 4 Star Wars movies. Yeah, I watched that one before I went to New Hope.
I've just been watching. I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately.
Um,
Just various things on YouTube, like TV reviews or
hmm.
just I don't even know, just random stuff on YouTube.
Well,
Some
it's
some
not.
farm sim stuff,
Hmm.
just random YouTube. I mean, I got YouTube Premium. I got no ads, so
There you go. Yeah, I have a couple of people said they've seen Brave New World, so that's pretty good. I haven't watched it yet. I probably won't watch it until it's on Disney Plus. I don't know if the only movie I think I got planned to watch in the theater this year is the new Superman movie. I think I'm going to see that in the theater because I don't think I've been in this theater in a couple years.
oh yeah, definitely not.
Do you see how I got this all set up, JD, with this dumper? It's pretty freaking cool. Now this one's
Mm.
gonna. I had to buy a non John Deere case tractor because I couldn't find one over 500 horsepower that could pull this thing. So I actually incorporated a fence, but then I had to change the color to black.
Mm.
Now I should have took some pictures from Sunday, but like I said, I was talking to the farmer, and yeah, I just got sidetracked. Completely forgot, and I gotta actually find something too, which reminds me. Thank you for reminding me.
You don't have Mr. Alpaca's special harvester.
No, I do not. No, I do. This is his harvester. I just don't know what I did. This one is a special harvester. It can do everything for me.
Yeah, but doesn't his have a capacity to it?
Yeah, but I took care of that. There's no capacity. Gosh, where did I do with that cover? Hmm. I have a special cover for my camera, and I don't remember what I did with it.
Looks like he's driving, doesn't it? Looks like you're driving that tractor.
Oh, because every time I turn around,
Yeah.
that's cool. I was kind of looking at something on my desk, but I can't. I don't know where I did with it because that would save me. Because I almost thought I broke that camera because of that the gimbal. I got it stuck because it was in my pocket, and I didn't have the protective case that's with it. I got a protective case besides the main one. I don't know what I did with it. 'Cause it wasn't in. I gotta remember where I put stuff. Thought I put it in my drawer. It's kind of funny. You can't see me digging in there. You just see me turning around.
Yeah.
What did I do with that? Because that would be really handy. Came with a protective cover. I don't. All right. The only thing about it is it's going all the way to my hayfield and turn around and come back.
That's still cool. I wish I could.
Oh,
Eventually, I'll have to set stuff up like that. But
the only thing that you pretty much got everything. We just updated it for precision. Actually, JD updated it for precision farming, and then he updated the trees to have them weigh less. So that's the only thing you're missing, Wheels, from the last time you were playing on it. So, because you were
Did
only
you notice?
playing what?
I was gonna say, did you notice anything with the trees different or no?
Not really. I was doing trees earlier in my stream. I didn't notice anything different.
Actually, did you grab that? Because I never sent that to you. I sent you the one before I did the trees. Remember?
I got it on my
You-
Trill. I did. I did that
Okay.
all. I don't. You don't need to bother sending it to me. I know you're busy. I can download off of YouTube because it was only that. I mean, it's nothing that we needed to really test. I don't think.
No. Mm-mm.
No. So the only problem is if you do watch Mobland, you're gonna get the opening song in your head. And you won't get rid of it. It's really good. So anybody use the tram lines yet for precision farming? I haven't yet. I think I would only probably use the tram lines if it had to be used something like if we can actually get like rye as a cover crop and then you could actually spray it if you were no-tilling, but that's maybe something in the future. Be kind of cool. Yeah, it's gonna rain again on me before I even get this field done. Gonna rain for a couple hours. The only thing about it is it doesn't, without this thing, if it doesn't go down, it doesn't engage auto drive to know that it can move on. So you got to advance it itself manually. But it's not a big deal. Oh no. Where's my truck? It's easier than you to drive away. Where's my truck at? I don't think I put this truck in here, did I? No, I have not. Let's put that in here so I know where it's at. Trucks. Okay. All right. Let's send this out there because this is my repair truck. Let's see how fast I can get out to the pig farm quick. There, let that go.
So that computer that I got from my wife,
Was it good?
it's coming tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I was
Price
hoping
dropped
that
again. Price dropped again by $45.
before you bought it.
Oh, after.
After.
And guess what? They
Big
won't.
price?
They won't price match on open box items.
Oh no, really?
So you know what you got to do? You got to friggin' return it. You got to
Yeah,
return it
return
and then
it.
get another one.
Oh jeez. Hey, Rusty Nail 110 rating of the party of one. Thank you and welcome. So you gotta return it.
That's what I think I'm gonna do. I mean, for $45, I mean, I don't know.
For $45, if you you just then have to wait again for shipping, right? Or you're just gonna drive it to the store?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drive it to the store. I mean, I don't think they'll let me will they let you return it and then rebuy the same one? Probably not.
Wait, do they have another open box one?
Oh yeah, they got plenty of them.
Really?
I think you probably just have to. It probably just have to ship from somewhere else. I just order it online and it'll ship it again. It's ridiculous. I mean, I was reading some threads about it. It's just ridiculous.
Wow. $45 is still $45, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, if it was $10, I'd be laughing at you. But 45,
Right.
Yeah. Hopefully that truck comes pretty quick. Oh, this is down to 63% I'm getting off of this field. Why is it so low? No, it says 120. Why is that saying 63? There's a percentage right there. Huh. It's interesting. I'm not sure. All right. Let's see here. I don't see Billy's here anymore, so I'll have to do this one. Oh, there comes my truck. There we go. Let's repair that quick, and then we can get this thing going here. This is so cool. You just have to open up the back and back up towards it, and then you can see the money being taken out of your account to fix it. It didn't even repair it all the way full either yet. Oops. I thought it did because it had like a 146, so I thought maybe it was done repairing.
Have you been using Braven's mod, the production, that one that he had,
I got it right here. It's
and working good?
so far I haven't had any issues with it. The only mod that I
Nice.
had any issue with the 1.9 was realistic livestock, but he resolved that pretty quick. The only thing that I'm wondering is with this DLC, are we going to get 1.10?
I don't know.
Because I know that they said something about it in the video about 1.10, but I don't know exactly what he said. Like I said, I was trying to work and listen at the same time too.
So, yeah, I don't even know if I've ever heard them doing a 1.10, huh?
No, I would think, yeah. Why is it going all the way around? I got to find a. I'm going to ask that question to farmers, because they were at the question that was asked today in the stream was, why can't the fertilizer spreaders spread line? And he said because it's not as it doesn't flow very good, and I don't know, all kinds of things. And I'm like, he might be right. I don't. I just I'm going to ask that question. Is there two different hoppers or whatever? One to do lime and one to do solid fertilizer.
I would think you can just adjust the spread rate now on those, but
I don't know. I'm gonna ask the question to real farmers tomorrow
yeah.
because I don't know the answer to that. I always assumed it could, but yeah, I could completely be wrong. I still want to. I want to actually drive the newer tractor with the true new GPS and a 16-row planner. I want to see how that really works. I am so intrigued. I seen this setup yesterday. Why? Why is this continue? Come on, get out and find the. Where are you going now? I seen the whole setup of the guy that they have 4,000 acres, and yeah, I talked to him for 20 minutes maybe on how that all works and that and how they map their fields. They go out there and map their fields with a gator.
Oh, really?
So there's no AB lines anymore. I don't know if you understand, but with the system my cousin has, you have to set an AB line, and then it'll continue, across the field.
Yeah, see, I don't. That you're talking. You might as well be talking gibberish. I don't know.
I know. Oh, exactly. I would have agreed with you 100%. For me, about 2 months ago would have been gibberish to me too. But it's kind of like horseplay. You run around the boundary of the field, and yeah, it sets it up. Computer will set it up with your work width, and yeah. And then once you got that set up, the planner starts everything. Then your sprayer will follow wherever your planner was, all the way through to harvesting. I'll follow the same map. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never been in a tractor with GPS before.
Oh, I wasn't expecting to be in a tractor, a 4440 with a GPS unit on it.
Right. I mean, I'm lucky if I've been in a tractor with a radio. I mean,
Oh, okay. Well, there was radios in this one. This one actually had Bluetooth in it, so which I didn't think he had. So I was playing my, first couple fields that I did. I was just playing my phone loud enough to hear it. Didn't realize that I could have hooked it up to the radio. He says, there's a Bluetooth in the radio, and I'm like, okay. And the only reason I really figured out because I came in there and it said BT on it and wasn't playing music because it was playing music the other day. He must have hooked it up to his phone when he was planning when I wasn't. I'm definitely going to be there for harvest. That's for sure. Why does it say it's blocked? No, it's not. Go. 10 minutes later. He laughed at me and backing up the planner on my very last field. He said, plan it up. I'm like, why are we doing it this way? We were doing it the other way before, pulling up to the, fertilizer wagon. And he told me, back it up this time. And I'm like, screw it. I says, I got out. And I'm like, you can back it up. I don't know what you want. He starts laughing. Like, I rewatched a video on my camera, my Pocket 3, just so I know all the buttons. I still didn't know all the buttons yet. I think I got them figured out now. Couldn't figure out how I could get the zoom back to my toggle switch, my little toggle button. Oh, it's easy. You double tap the screen. I must have double tapped the screen to turn it off. Oh, it's 7:15 already. All right, guys. Wow, I didn't know it was that late already. Right, that's 3 hours, guys. Let's see what we can go and find here. Let's get back to Twitch. See who's out there who's playing Farm Sim. Just when I thought there was somebody playing Farm Sim. Misty was. Now she's. What is V Rising?
Oh.
Well, kind of looks like boom, guys. Captain Administrator, do we go to Jababo with Satisfactory? What should we do, guys? Let me see anybody else that's playing Farm Sim yet. Nope. Nobody in my feeds. Flip a coin. Boom. I think we go to boom. All right. All right, guys. You guys all have a good night. I should be back on Wednesday. It all depends on if I get tied up at the farm for something. We'll see. You never know with my schedule lately. You guys all have a good night, and I will talk to you soon.